Hello, the House of Tarot YouTube followers. If this video found you, or if you found this video, this message is for you. Today, I'm just going with whatever the cards provide, whatever spirits, our angels, our guides want to tell us. So I'm going to pull one card from this little fall deck that I acquired. If this video feels too long for you, go ahead and put it on super speed or skip right to the reading. I wouldn't want to miss this reading. Let's see what source, our guides, what kind of message we're going to have for today's reading. Oop. It's quite a bit here. I'm going to take it from the top. So we're going to have this card, Strength. Okay. Feeling all sorts of way with this card. If you like to skip straight to the reading, I'm going to have the timestamps below. If you'd like to stick around for this would be with the main message about strength. If you'd like to stay with me during the card picking, stay right ahead. I like this meditative time to get really into the message and choosing my cards. I'm gonna take the top of this bundle. Card. This card really wants to come out. I see you. I felt this one a little jumpy. Gonna go ahead and pick some tea leaves. So we have attributes to our main message. I know some of you guys like this part of the reading, picking the cards. I've got in messages, how meditative it is. But again, if you like to skip through, go right ahead. Take one more attribute to our strength message for today. It's being very choosy. I see. We're going to take out the top one. Okay. And as always, our main message we leave to the end. I will uncover at the end. We're going to take this top one. If you skip right through, welcome to the reading part of today's reading. If you're with me, let's just move right along. So for the main message for today, we have the Strength card. We have Cain. Pay attention to your health. Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. Shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Okay, I'm really getting some pretty deep messages with these. Hills, obstacles to overcome. Okay, this all goes in tune with our reading of strength. So we're gonna have the Empress, the Knight of Cups, we have the High Priestess, very strong cards, the Sun, more strong cards. This is a very strong reading which goes with our Strength card. And we have the Four of Swords, Six of Cups. Ooh, And our final outcome, the Devil. Very interesting. I'm feeling more like a warning reading with this, to take care, or there will be loss of material wealth. And I feel this is a warning with you yourself, listener. I feel this is warning you, maybe you've gone a little too hard with some aspect of your life, some kind of addiction, some kind of thing that you enjoy that's not really benefiting you anymore, or it's coming to a halt. It's not going to benefit you anymore going forward. This is something of destruction. This could be in health, wealth, sexual health. This could be in some kind of addiction that you probably know about, that you have a problem with, that you've gotten kind of like a nudge that you could do better at this. This is kind of a reading I'm sensing of something that's coming to a very rude awakening, a rude halt, something that's kind of going to shift everything and make you reevaluate, make you create some changes. With this, pay attention to your health. With the cane, I'm not saying, I feel the word, it's going to cripple you, but it's really going to rock your world. It's going to kind of, I feel this feeling of like crush your world down to where you have to rebuild. And Source is definitely telling you have the strength for this. This is kind of a warning if you don't start taking the right path, the right choices, and it's something you are very well aware of. You do know this, you have gotten this nudge, you have sat high with the Empress here. It's all worked out for you. It's always just come to you. You started a business, you can manage it. You start a relationship, it's the best one. You've kind of had this time where it's just always worked out for you, and it will continue to work out for you, but I feel like you know this nudge. You know what this is talking about, some sort of addiction, some kind of cord, some kind of, I don't feel it's minor. I'd say I want to give you an example of grabbing your Starbucks every day and what that loss of couple dollars does for you, but I feel this is a lot more than coffee and Starbucks. I feel this is kind of like high rolling, high spending, high sexual activity, high, just kind of a very high momentum. And it's a very high, but the low is going to be just as high. I feel if it doesn't get leveled off, Source is kind of giving us a warning that the low is going to be just as high, but in the low section. So that was a very interesting message I'm receiving. I feel with the High Priestess, we're getting that, I'm receiving that you are going to get this under control. This is kind of a very grounded card. It's a very strong card. I feel it doesn't have to go all the way to the bottom. I feel you're going to grab onto this before it even hits the big low. You kind of already feel that this is something that no longer serves you. This is something you have to let go of. Kind of like settling down on your own, but there will be a nudge that pulls you in that direction. But I feel just the way you're grounded, everything's working for you in this aspect, I feel you're just as strong on the other side. Source is telling me you're just a very unique person, a very strong person that not much has to nudge you. You kind of like get your stuff together really quick. I feel your concentration is moving along, and you've already gotten these messages. So to get to this point is not going to be complicated for you. It's not difficult. I mean, it's not like a detox or anything per se. You're a very structured person. You're very well-rounded, that just a little bit of a hint can tell you what you need to do next, and you know how to get all your ducks in a row with this somewhat outcome of a card of where it's leading you to. You're just a very special person. You kind of get to have it all, even when things come crashing down or things aren't going exactly how you expected. I guess your fears I'm receiving is is not having this part of yourself, kind of like having to lay down the sword. I feel that's what you most fear in this reading, so it's very quick for you to get on top of the problem. Again, I'm receiving that you're just a really unique person. It doesn't take much to get you on the right path. It's really fun to get on the little fun side of the life, doing a little too much. It's kind of more of a going a little too far card, but I feel you're a very unique person that it doesn't take long for you to see the light. It doesn't take long for you to get back on the correct path and just move forward. Like there's no looking back for you. I feel with this card, you're a person that, like, you don't need a lot of coddling and coaxing and convincing. You're just like, what? You changed and you just kind of never look back. It's just like you're very good at adopting the new you, the enlightened you. I think because you hold this above yourself, this fear of kind of laying down the sword, of not being in control of yourself. You do hold this fear over yourself. So it doesn't take too much to make you kind of get in line or get into a space that truly benefits you. You're kind of a outstanding person. I'm receiving that you're not mediocre. You're not a victim. I see you very outstanding. I see you kind of above average in all aspects of your life. So it doesn't take much for you to be able to hold the space for every part of your life. You kind of get to have it all. And I feel like you know it. Like this reading is no surprise to you. You almost already knew this reading before. Like you knew what you were getting yourself into, I feel. With the outcome card is just, again, just a warning card of addictions, of being tied up to the wrong things, of being tied up to the wrong people, places. I feel it's more of a warning for you because of this whole overall reading. I feel you're a very outstanding person that doesn't need so much. You don't need so many people telling you things or convincing you. Like you know what you deserve. So with this outcome card, I feel this is only a warning for you. And you possibly already know this. You kind of have already gotten these nudges, these small downloads for yourself. And for our last message card, I have the Night. Find comfort in the night, where the world switches off and the stars burn bright. Again, I'm receiving that you're just a very unique person. Where the world switches off, you're up. Where the world sleeps in, you're up early. I feel this like really outstanding character in you. Where people are like sleeping on something, you've already gone and returned. Like I feel that message for this reading from you, that you're just really outstanding. You kind of didn't really need to hear all this, but this really kind of solidifies what you've already been thinking, that something has got to go, something no longer serves you, is the final message I'm getting. And while the world's kind of like goofing off, you've already gone to do the thing, and you've come back, and you're very good at achieving success. So with that, my dear listener, I leave you with this reading. Thank you for listening. If you want a more in-depth reading similar to this or exactly like this setup, please visit me at thehouseoftarot.etsy.com. And I wish you well. I'm super excited for you, and take care. Bye guys.